Hello and welcome back to Valley Form for the Ladbrokes Friday Night Lights season finale. We've got 3 finals tomorrow night, and of course it is highlighted by the Ladbrokes 55-second challenge final. Will they beat the time of 54.64 seconds set by Shearshov in Heat 1? And more importantly, will Jared Timms from Ladbrokes find his best bet there? He now joins me. And Jared, this is a cracking card, isn't it?
Yeah, I've thoroughly enjoyed the entire season of Ladbrokes Friday Night Lights, Benny. I think this is a fitting end to it, so here's hoping we can find a few winners.
We've got 9 races this Friday night, kicking off at 5:15 and finishing at 9:15, so take note of the early start punters. The quaddie starts in race 6. It's the Schweppes Valley Summer Middle Distance Series final.
Yeah, we were with him when he romped home a couple of weeks ago in a similar race here, and I'm more than keen to stick with Lording when he's out again on Friday night, Benny. Now, he's just been in excellent form this time, this galloper. Each performance, a clear improvement on the one that preceded it. And, of course, he was rewarded right here at the Valley in utterly dominant fashion a couple of weeks ago. He does rise a couple of kilos in the weights, and he's drawn out in the car park, but he's an absolute peak order. And in my opinion, he is the best horse in this field. Currently a $3 chance in the Ladbrokes market, and a bit of value still at that price, in my opinion. In the quaddie, I think there's only 2 dangers, number 7, Verifier, and number 9, Musgrave.
Race 7 is the Pepsi Max handicap. It is a benchmark 70 for the fillies and mares, and I'm really keen that number 1 Girl for the Corsons team can just go on and win again here. Last start at Ballarat, she coursed 3 wide, no cover the entirety, and she still did a great job to pull away from them and put a really decisive margin on them in the straight. The map for her and Blake Shin here is just so good from barrier 2. I think they'll find the front. And the danger Catalua, although she is the main danger in the market, she had a blessed inside run last time around. And I think she'll just need to be covering a lot more ground tomorrow night to be winning the race. In saying that, in the quaddie, I do think they are the 2. So I'm going to take them 2 out. Number 1 Girl and number 3 Catalua.
Race number 8 is the Orbit Logistics Valley Summer Sprint Final, and I'm very keen, like a lot of Ladbrokes punters, nice and early on the number 4 Midtown Boss. Just a model of consistency, this horse. He really doesn't know how to run a bad one. Now, he was far too good for them down the straight at HQ when resuming this time. He's only just been denied by a couple of good ones at his last 2, including Ray Magnerio. So I think that form is well and truly going to be good enough for a race like this one. Mark Zara, a big tick, and I think that anything close to this horse's best, he might just win again. So I'm happy to dive in at the $2.30 currently available in the Ladbrokes market. We were with extra 2 when she won here a few weeks ago, so I'm going to pop her into the quaddie as well with the super consistent I Am Caviar.
Race 9 is the Gatorade handicap. Again, it's over 1,200 metres. And I found this race very difficult, but in the end, I have found one at a big each-way price. Her name is Field of Praise for the Lindsay Park boys. She was solid here in this replay last time out at Ballarat, but I think she's really going to improve third up from a fitness perspective. And she just gets the cheapest run here on speed with Blake McDougall in the saddle. She gets the winkers on, which is a gear change I really like. And going back a few preps ago, she did beat a horse named Unusual Culture. We know that is cracking form. I think she's more of a place bet at these odds. She's around $15 with Ladbrokes, and she'll be there a long way. But the favourite Hello World is probably the danger. It just needs to do a bit of early work to find that front position. In the quaddie, I'll go with number 1 Bluestone Lane, number 2 Hello World, number 4, Explosive Thinker, number 9, Field of Praise, and number 11, Wolves. Well, Jared, plenty to choose from with the best bet this weekend. Who is it tomorrow night?
I'm going to kick off nice and early this week, Benny. Race number 1, in fact, with a horse that is very dear to our hearts over here at Ladbrokes. It's Galano for Team Hawkes and, of course, the Ladbrokes Racing Club. He was well beaten by the likes of Hey Fat Cat at Sandown fresh from a break, but boy, he was impressive at the same track last time out. He never really looked in doubt that day. By all accounts, the team are absolutely thrilled with him ahead of this one, and I'm hopefully can get us off on the right foot. That is Galano in race number 1.
Well, thanks again for joining us on Valley Form. We'll be back in 3 weeks for the Group 1 William Reid Stakes. Can Imperatriz win the Newmarket with the top weight on her way there? She'll be hard to beat in that race, no matter what the situation is.